Because a fairy tale starts with a once upon a time and it finishes with a, and they all lived happily ever after, or in some dark versions, and they all died. So the origin of life is a fairy tale, I maintain, because it starts with once upon a time there was nothing and then it exploded. That's the so-called Big Bang theory, which is becoming under increasing criticism from the secular scientific community. Then you end up with the next once upon a time. Once upon a time, a bunch of lifeless, simple molecules joined together, became a bit more complex, and then they became more and more complex and more and more complex. And so you had some moderately complex molecules. And then once upon a time, those moderately complex molecules self-assembled into even more complexity. And once upon a time, it became self-replicating, a living organism. And once upon a time, when all this was happening, all the normal laws of chemistry and physics were suspended, and these molecules didn't start falling apart. So I call it a once upon a time theory of the origins of life. It's not supported by observational science.